Lawmakers and advocacy groups are sharing their concerns with a troubling trend we continue to see here in Central Arkansas. Thank you for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Faith Woodard. The push comes after two deadly incidents in two separate cities yesterday. THV 11's Rebecca Brown looks at the work being done to stop the violence.
As we see this trend in domestic violence homicides and domestic violence incidents increasing, we've got to put a stop to that.
Domestic violence is not a trend anyone wants to see go up, but it's a reality we're facing. Just this week, two women in two separate locations met the same fate. On Monday, Pine Bluff Police Department responded to a shooting outside of Cherry Street Liquor. Witnesses told police that Gregory Christopher Sr. shot his wife Mary Christopher in front of their 8-year-old son. Christopher later shot and killed himself. That same day, Hot Springs police reported a shooting on Birchwood Bay Road. There they found Amber Reynolds shot and killed. Police later identified a suspect who was found dead in Jefferson County.
It's a nonpartisan issue in Arkansas that we need to protect all victims of domestic violence. And I think as we're learning more about what domestic violence looks like, we need to make sure that our laws are in line with it.
In 2021, Arkansas legislators passed the Arkansas Phoenix Act. The bipartisan bill addressed the training law enforcement receives for domestic violence incidents and looked at the statute of limitations to report them. State Representative Nicole Clowney says despite the progress, she's still working to make our laws updated to keep up with these situations.
Whether it's breaking a lease in an apartment or escaping somebody who is stalking or harassing them with new technology that didn't exist when the laws were originally written, this is an ever-evolving field, and the best way that we can make changes is if we hear from the people impacted the most.
In 2020, 16 women were fatally shot by an intimate partner in Arkansas, and 80% of female intimate partner homicide victims were killed by gun. It's numbers like those that keep Megan McBroom with Women and Children First fighting.
Love should never hurt, and you should never be in a situation where you feel less than. And again, everyone should always live independently from violence, any type of violence. And it's just really important that people know that they have resources in the state of Arkansas.
In Little Rock, Rebecca Brown, THV 11 News.
Thank you, Rebecca. McBroom says if you or someone you know is dealing with domestic violence, you can always reach out to Women and Children First. We've got that contact right now on THV11.com.